Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick-a-card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, Do They Want You? Alright, so this is going to be stone number 1 with the aventurine, stone number 2 with the amethyst, stone number 3 with the clear quartz crystal, and stone number 4 with the rose quartz. So you can take a moment and pause the video and get out your pendulum, which is probably best for you to do. And actually, let me go ahead and show you, I'm going to do a little thing since I have a pendulum here. Here's my pendulum. You can't see it that great. I'm going to actually think I'm going to get a lighter color one, but I connect with this one. I feel pretty connected to this one. But what you do is you get your pendulum and you go, this is this way for yes, which is going away and towards your body. And then you say this way is no, which kind of helps program it before you do it. And then you ask, do I have a message with stone number 1? And then it'll say yes or no. Do I have a question? Do I have a message from stone number 2? Of course, if you're thinking about a certain person, say about Fred or whatever his name is do I have a message pertaining to Fred about with stone number 1, stone number 2, stone number 3, stone number 4, and wait for one to say yes. Okay, if they all say no, don't force nothing. Okay, there's not going to be a message for you. Move on to another pick a card reading. I have over 500 of them on my list, and I have this version many times over. So if you would like to have, if this one doesn't work for you, I have many more. I have plenty of pick a card readings for you to go through. Just go under my click on my channel itself, go into the videos tab, which is next to the home tab, and then go through all of those. Okay, and you can see I have 6 months worth of almost like 2 videos a day, okay, of pick a card readings. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let's get started. Let's find out if they want you. Okay. Oh, and I just want to say really quickly, if you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. Come on guys. It really helps me out, and it helps let everybody else know that it helps it, like it suggests my videos more. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so you're notified when you get a new reading. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. So let's go ahead and get started now. Let's find out if they want you. Alright, so I have the cards for stone number 1 with the aventurine, and let's find out if they want you. So we have the Emperor, the 10 of Wands, we have the Magician, we have the Lovers, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the Empress. Can you tell if they want you? Alright, so let's go over quickly the signs that could be associated with this reading. Is we have Aries, with the Magician, we have potentially Gemini, Virgo, the Lovers, Gemini, and the Empress is Taurus and Libra. So it doesn't have to be that, just it can help indicate things, because sometimes the cards can just indicate their energy, but this can actually help also indicate, though, that you could be in the correct reading. So, do they want you? The answer is yes. Yes, they want you, and your person, especially they could be an Aries. I see you. I feel like that you're kind of might be in a period to where you're at a rest, because this has been a pretty heavy burden on you. I would not be shocked with all of these major arcana right here if you are a high soulmate or twin flame connection. We have the Empress here, and being very abundant and very a very nurturing and loving and grounded person who's really realistic and practical and I feel like this is probably you. And this right here is the Magician, and this is what you are manifesting. I feel like you're both just doing very well. I feel like he might actually be he or she, but I'm just saying he because the Emperor's a dude. But is trying to possibly make a choice. It could be between 2 people, or it could be between just you and another thing. Like it could just be a job or something. I do see that your person could be in a leadership type position, a leadership role. But I do see that you're at least probably soulmates. But I'm going to clarify the Emperor and see what else is going on here. Clarify the Emperor, please. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor, please. Alright, so we have Death in the reverse. So what it's telling me is that this person also could be a Scorpio, but that again, we have the Four of Swords. They're not able to let this go. Okay. Death in the reverse can mean it can mean burning bridges, running away, and fear of change. So some of you may be in a situation where they're trying to run away because they're afraid of changing, and but also it is about refusing to let go. So it looks like they might be having difficulty letting go of something in order for this connection to take place for some of you, but they definitely freaking want you. Okay, they want you for sure. Okay, but this has been a huge burden on them, and they are taking a break with the Four of Swords, and we have the Four of Swords here, so it's being very much so emphasize this. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers, please. Clarify the Lovers. All right, so we have the Hangman. Could indicate a Pisces being involved here, but I do see them trying to like kind of hanging around, trying to look at things a different perspective. There is a definite pause in action going on here, and there may be a sacrifice that may be needed for some of you, and then for some of you, I'm feeling like they might be overwhelmed by the connection, or they're having difficulty letting go of something, and they're trying to figure out what to do in order to fix that. Clarify the Hangman, please. Sorry, so I got 3. So I have them being at a stalemate for the moment with the Two of Swords. I have the Queen of Pentacles, reversed or upright, reversed. So the Queen of Pentacles can mean that there might be some kind of issues with their mother or your mother, or some kind of issues with like that. Also, the person could be very, like, maybe not thinking very much of themselves, or thinking that things would not work out. But we have Justice, which means it's time to think logically and bring balance into the situation. Alright, so let's clarify the Ten of Wands, please. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Alright, so we have the Ace of Wands and the reverse. So right now they're not feeling very inspired. They feels like they're exhausted. Clarify the Ace of Wands and the reverse, please. Yeah, I feel like they feel like they're going to be like they're losing something. In order to have this connection, they have to be. I feel like that strongly that there's something that they're losing, or something they're having to get out. Maybe they're leaving another connection. Maybe they're getting over a loss of some sort. It could be another person. It could be some situation that they're used to having, or something like that. Let's clarify the Five of Cups, please. Clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. Oops, we exploded. All right, so reverse or upright. Reverse or upright. It kind of bounced around. What is it now? All right, it is in the upright. All right, so we have the Five of Wands in the upright. There's lots of fives. So there's definitely a conflict going on here. We do have the Moon and other Pisces cards, so some of you might be a Pisces. But there's a conflict, and there's causing some kind of confusion. It could be an inner conflict. It could be an external conflict. And then we have the King of Cups. Again, I mean, I'm feeling like your person could be a Pisces, or you could be a Pisces. But either way, with the King of Cups, it can also indicate a Libra or a Scorpio too. But I feel like he's confusing. I feel like on the outside he or she might be acting emotionally calm, or I feel like they're the people who are trying to stay calm over the situation. I feel like that there might be all this conflict, but the person's not showing it on the surface. Clarify the Four of Swords, please. Clarify the Four of Swords. 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 So we have the Nine of Swords. And it doesn't matter, it's sideways, so it's both upright and reverse. So there is a lot of anxiety and worry. And I do feel like they're trying to get over the situation and move on, and like get to the root of the worry and the anxiety, and that's why they're resting and reflecting. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. They're worried that that they're going to go through and they're not going to be thinking clearly and they're not going to make the right decision. And they're just not going to do the right thing. And they're going to make a huge mistake. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. All right, so we have the Empress again, which basically is the same thing what I was saying. But he's talking about he doesn't want to crash in towards you, basically. He doesn't want to do anything to screw anything up with you. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. But we, again, is Seven of Pentacles, pause in action. Let's clarify the Empress. I feel like you might be doing the pause in action too. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. Oh, the Tower. All right, I clarified this Empress. You had two Empresses. What is going on? Do you have a Tower? Let's figure it out. Let's figure out why you have a Tower. Because you're trying to manifest. Why do you have a Tower? Clarify a Tower, please. Clarify a Tower. Maybe you're worried about something. Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower. 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 All right. So we have the Fool. Could also indicate an Aquarius, but you're stressed. It looks like you're stressed over there being taken leap of faith. It could be a leap of faith taken by you or by them. Clarify the Fool, please. Clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool. Reverse upright. It is in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Like you're feeling really apprehensive about the situation. Also, you might be thinking too small. They are too, by the way. Clarify the Three of Wands in reverse, please. Clarify the Three of Wands. Clarify the Three of Wands. So we have the Seven of Swords. So I see you might be looking at their, you might be looking pretty hard at their social media. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. And also trying to figure out what to do to solve this issue. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords can seem be about deception, but I'm not feeling like you're being deceptive. I think that you're just trying to figure out what the hell you're supposed to be doing with yourself right now with that Tower. Come here. Reverse or upright. All right, the Nine of Wands is in the reverse. It came up in the reverse. I was trying to make sure. So looks like you might be feeling a little bit burnt out about the situation. Also feeling doubtful. Now I'm just going to tell you, if you're feeling doubtful and you keep thinking negative thoughts like, oh, this isn't going to happen. Yeah, they want you, but they're not going to. And if you keep being doubtful, that's what you're going to end up manifesting. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse, please. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Magician. 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 Let me shuffle again. Try again. Clarify the Magician, please. I don't know what that came up. Oh, Four of Wands. So it's saying that you're trying to manifest some teamwork. You're trying to manifest some happy home. You're trying to manifest something good. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. So, and you're trying to manifest some communication. Open communication, honest communication. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. And reverse upright. All right, and I have Judgment. Could indicate a decision that's being made. Also, there is divine guidance coming along here and divine timing. Clarify judgment, please. Clarify judgment. And the Six of Cups. You've decided to not let go of the past. Clarify the Six of Cups, please. Clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. And the Two of Wands. But you are measuring your choice. You're thinking about your choices, the potential of the situation. Clarify the Two of Wands. 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 You have the Eight of, but you're going to decide to keep working on it. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and move now on to stone number 2. All right, so I have the cards for stone number 2 with the amethyst, and let's find out if your person wants you. So we have the Devil, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Five of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Chariot in the reverse. And the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be Capricorn, and the King of Pentacles is going to be Aries and Taurus. We have the Chariot, and which is Cancer. So, do they want you? This one's a little bit iffy. I do see a contemplation over, they're contemplating this Two of Cups in the reverse. Then we have the Devil, so I got to clarify this. That's for sure. Clarify the Devil, please. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil, please. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil, please. Clarify the Devil. So we got the Chariot in the reverse again. Okay, so part of the problem here is that there is no forward movement going on with this person here. And the person could be this King of Pentacles energy, or there could be a Capricorn in that energy, but I'm feeling more like it's that in that energy. But there's some kind of restriction. There's some kind of, like, either the person's already in a committed relationship, or something like that. There's some kind of thing that is tying them down, that is stopping them from having any forward movement. So I do feel like they do want you, but they're not able to act on it right now. So let's clarify the Chariot in the reverse, please. For your reverse or upright. Yeah, okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's not being any cooperation, there's not being any teamwork, and that there's no forward movement. Also, this could be a person who could be, for some reason, may resonate. It doesn't have to be for everyone. This is a general reading, you have to remember that. But with the King of Pentacles, can indicate someone who is a boss or a father. And or both. Could be both. So they might be a father, or they could be your boss. Also can indicate someone that you work with, because of also the Three of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Reverse upright. Okay, so we do have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, which can indicate an apology, but also like coming clean and telling the truth about a situation. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse, please. This should be interesting. The truth is that they have the Knight of Cups, that they want to come forward and offer love. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please. Clarify the Knight of Cups. And the Three of Wands, and they're launching long-term plans. And I'm feeling like they miss you. Clarify the Five of Cups, so they're feeling a loss, definitely. So, okay, again, it could be someone that you're working with. We have the Two of Pentacles here. But also, it feels like to me with the Two of Pentacles that they're juggling things, and even though they have the Five of Cups going on, you can't tell on the surface that they're actually feeling as bad as they are. Okay, and I do see that they do want a new start. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Yep. So we have the Star. They're very hopeful that there's going to be a new start. But again, it feels like they're trapped by something. It could be that they're in a relationship, maybe they're in a job where it's not very thought of very nicely, that if you fraternize with the other employees, there's all these types of rules. It could be a number of things. Maybe some of you might be younger. Maybe the father won't let people date. It could be all sorts of things. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles. So the person does want to give you something. They do want an equal give and take. They really do feel like they owe you something. Maybe that you've given more in this relationship than they have, and they really want to give also as well. And you do actually make them very happy with the Nine of Cups, and make them feel very emotionally fulfilled. So clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse, please. Clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Cups reverse is like your relationship. So clarify the Two of Cups. If you're in a relationship in this, I don't know what's going on here. But we have the Queen of Swords. It could be you. You could be an air sign or something. Queen of Swords can be an air sign or someone who indicates a Virgo or a Libra. But also someone who is a very direct, clear communicator, says what they're thinking, and they're a very honest person, very intelligent. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Ooh, dropped you. It was upright, though. I saw it was upright. So we have the Empress in the upright. And I'm really feeling like that could very well be your energy. But also it could be a mother type energy. Either way, the Empress is someone who's very abundant. They're very down to earth. They're practical. They're very grounded. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. All right, and so we have the Wheel of Fortune, reverse or upright. In the upright. So it does look like things are working out in your favor. I think it's just going to take some time. I do things like being luck in your favor in this situation. Also, it is being fated what's going on, and it is meant to happen. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. It flipped over, but it's got stuck in there. All right, so we have the Four of Swords. Reverse or upright. In the upright. So, but looks like right now you're just trying to rest and reflect on it. Maybe they're resting and reflect. I don't know why it feels like you, because it's talking about the Empress. So I feel like it's most likely you, because a lot of you are female. So let's clarify the Two of Wands, please. Clarify the Two of Wands. Ooh, that jumped out there, didn't it? Reverse or upright. Looks like you're somebody who has a lot of options. Reverse or upright. All right, checking. All right. Looks like you're somebody who has a lot of options. Also, with this Two of Wands, you might be fantasizing and thinking about or just contemplating heavily on all of your options. Not just two options, but you have multiple options that you are totally capable of just choosing and having whatever you want. Also them as well. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay. What do we got here? So we have the Fool. All right. So it is in the upright. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So, I feel like you're definitely contemplating on what direction you want to be going in. And also them. It feels like this is a little bit mirrored here, because you're here and there's their energy. So, but it feels more like you. But I am feeling that you're trying to figure out what direction you want to go. I feel like you're very passionate. You're having a lot of adventures. Like you're very adventurous. You're wanting to take a leap. You're ready to do something. You're ready to get into something. And it looks like you might be a little bit impatient. All right. But it looks like if you want to know if they want you, and you got to know a little bit more about what's going on as well, that the answer is definitely yes, they want you. But it looks like they got to get past something that's going on. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to stone number 3. Alright, so I have the cards for stone number 3 with a clear quartz crystal, and let's find out if your person wants you. So we have Temperance in the reverse, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse, we have the Sun in the reverse, we have the 5 of Pentacles, 4, then we have the 5, we have the 4 of Pentacles, then the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have Strength. This one I can't decide, it couldn't decide if it was going to be upright or reversed, okay? Keeps, oh no, it went upright again. What can I say? Okay, it couldn't decide, and it came out all wrong. All right, so sorry about that. So anyways, the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be Sagittarius, any fire sign, and Leo. Okay, so does it have to be? There could be other signs as well, but there is a boatload of fire here. So do they want you? I'm not feeling super positive about this one. Alright, because we got this 4 of Pentacles. It's not feeling very positive. We have Temperance in the reverse. I feel like someone's over-compromising. By over-compromising with something else, possibly trying to hold on tight, being greedy, or possibly even being selfish. Not necessarily for some of you, but they're holding on very tight to a way of being, a lifestyle they have, maybe their finances, maybe they're holding on really tight to what's going on around them, what they have already, and not afraid to lose it. Then we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. They're not feeling very inspired. It could also be you. It could also be both of you feeling very uninspired, not really feeling like a whole lot, not very motivated and everything. Kind of not having very good, kind of blocked ideas, blocked intuition, because it feels like you're being very weighed down with this 5 of Pentacles. With abandonment, feeling left out in the cold, also could indicate that someone is low on cash. However, it was in the reverse as well, but could indicate a future financial upturn. So it wouldn't decide, right? So basically it's like this. Okay, I'm just putting it here and changed it so I can remember that I need to read it both ways, this card. I don't always do that, but and this card definitely wanted to be read both ways. It doesn't always happen that way though. Most of the time it doesn't. But anyways, this however, so it feels like they're not feeling very happy, but it does feel like things will change for them. We do have the Sun in the reverse, so it looks like they might be feeling really burnt out. I feel like they're being really pessimistic. We do have the Strength card, though, in the upright. And the Strength card in the upright is kind of telling me that I feel like they're holding back. I almost feel like they're could be you holding back as well. I'm feeling like that is you. You're holding back, it feels like. Afraid to shine. That's what the Sun in reverse is about, of being afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to shine. So let's clarify Strength, please. Please clarify Strength card. Clarify Strength. Clarify Strength card. Alright, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. So nothing's really going on. It's not like things, it feels like things just aren't quite going. Also, you know, with all of these Pentacles, there could also be a Earth sign involved, but just throwing that out there just in case. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the, okay. We have Justice. But it does seem like it's time to balance the scales a bit. Let's clarify Justice, please. Clarify Justice. Clarify Justice also could indicate a Libra. Reverse upright. What the heck? I've never gotten 7 of Swords so many times tonight as I have tonight. I can't seem to throw this side. Reverse or upright, please. Reverse upright. All right, it's upright. So Seven of Swords indicates someone who, this one feels, it doesn't always end up this way, but this one feels like it's being deceptive. Someone is being deceptive in some way, shape, or form. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Feels like some of you might have been lit on. The stars. Yeah. Lit on. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. The Four of Cups. It's saying that they led you on. It feels like they're messing you because of they were bored. That's what it feels like it's saying. It sounds awful, but that's what it looks like it's saying. Or maybe you led them on. But no, it's okay. It changed over to them over here. Okay. Clarify the Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. Clarify the Four of Cups. Yeah, with the King of Cups. Is that King? No, Knight of Cups, my bad. I misspoke. Clarify the Sun in the reverse, please. Clarify the Sun in the reverse. Clarify the Sun in the reverse. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like that is definitely you feeling burnt out and afraid to shine. You're feeling left out in the cold as a result of this behavior. This feels like them. But at the same time, when I was doing these, I ended up in their energy clarifying this, so that's why I ended up like that. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, when I ended up with the Seven of Swords, I ended up in their energy. And it's like, why? Because of this. So once it hit into their energy, it started talking about them over there on your card. Sorry about that. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Wands. But it's like wanting a new start. We have a new idea. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Tower in the reverse. And so it looks like you're probably afraid that what you want is not going to happen. Clarify Temperance in the reverse, please. Clarify Temperance in the reverse. 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 Three of Cups. Okay. This person could be someone who's your friend. Also could indicate a mutual attraction, but I don't know yet. I gotta clarify it. Clarify the Three of Cups, please. Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Reverse upright. So we have the Fool. Could indicate taking a leap of faith. Also Aquarius. Clarify the Fool, please. Clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool. Reverse upright. Landed on the floor. Alright, it's in the upright. So we have the Knight of Wands in the upright. Taking leap of faith. Being adventurous. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Alright, and reverse upright, just making sure. So but they want to do this stuff, but there's a conflict. I don't know, there's something going on. I feel like they could want you. There's like, it might be, oof. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. 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 We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're like trapped in some victim-like mentality. Clarify the Seven of Eight Swords. Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Alright, so we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So they're feeling very doubtful. That's what it is. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please, in the reverse. Yeah, they're afraid. They're just like really afraid they're going to lose what they got. They're very doubtful the situation will actually work out. So clarify the Page of Wands, please. Clarify the Page of Wands. Clarify the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands, so they're feeling uninspired. Okay, clarify the Four Swords. Did I say Wands? I meant Four Swords. And Three of Swords, which is heartache and loss. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. This one came out first. We have the King of Cups, reverse or upright. It's in the upright. Person could be a water sign. I feel like they have the Three of Swords. They're remaining. That's a little confusing. Conflicting energies. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Clarify the King of Cups. 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 The Eight of Cups. Okay, so he's choosing to walk away from the situation. This is like a half and half. It's like a maybe. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Or they did, and then they chose not to. So the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Reverse upright. Oops, so we have the High Priestess. I feel like that's you. So you're trying to gain wisdom, you're reflecting, you're taking time out, you're trying to figure out what to do. Looks like you're trying to listen to your intuition about the situation. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. Oh, yeah, you're at a stalemate. You don't know what to do. All right, so I'm going to help you out. This is confusing. This is a confusing one, all right? I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say that it's not. You're totally justified in coming here and looking for guidance as far as I can tell with this. So let's go ahead and ask the pendulum. This one's tricky, guys. I went through the other two, no problem, without using this. So does stone number 3's person be still? Does stone number 3's person want them? Does stone number 3's person want them? Stone number 3's person want to be with them? And it says no pretty clearly. So the answer is no through all of this. They just seem like a freaking... This person doesn't seem awesome to me. I think you can do better. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it and it really helps me out. Sorry I wasn't able to give you more positive reading, but if you do appreciate me giving you a reading, I really appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to have a private reading, you see how to do that in the video description below. And if you would like to be notified of future readings, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. All right, well, thank you very much. Let me go ahead and move on to stone number 4. All right, so I have the cards for stone number 4 with the rose quartz, and let's find out if they want you. So we have the Hangman, the Star. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, we have Strength in the reverse, and we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be pretty much any air sign. We have Aquarius, Leo, and Pisces. So let's figure out what's going on here. Stone number 3's person. Alrighty. So I think you might be this Hangman. I don't know, someone's like heartbroken. Let's clarify the Hangman, please. Let's clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. with the Hangman. All right. And it looks like you are hanging around trying to figure out what you should do. Maybe that's why you're here at this reading. And you got the Hangman twice here in a row. And also the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, showing that you may be looking and trying to figure out if you should just be giving up. And it looks like you're being very... So let's try to figure out if you should be giving up. Looks like you are trying to be very hopeful, very optimistic. Clarify the star, please. Clarify the star. Clarify the star. Clarify the star. Alright, so we have the Page of Swords. It's reverse. Looks like there might be some blocked communication, but it feels like you want to communicate. This is justice. I feel like someone maybe, not you. Looks like you're trying to work on the situation. Looks like you're trying to work on the situation. You're trying to work on the relationship. You're trying to work. Maybe something happened. Maybe you didn't really try to do something purposely wrong, or something that you did maybe made him upset or something like that. But so it looks like you might be trying to like balance the scales a bit, trying to rectify the situation. But we have the 8 also of Cups, which can indicate that you're having a hard time letting go of the situation. Looks like you also may have put a lot of work into the situation, makes it harder to let go. Clarify Strength in the reverse, please. Clarify Strength in the reverse. So we have the 5 of Wands. It feels like you are having a hard time maybe stopping yourself from watching pick a card readings. Like kind of maybe you're obsessing about this a little bit. It might be becoming a little bit unhealthy for you. You might want to think about letting it go. But you're not going to manifest anything you're not obsessing about like that. So, I mean, it is okay to do pick a card readings, and it can even learn and get good advice out of pick a card readings. But at the same time, when it comes over the love situation, maybe instead, if you want to do pick a card readings out of boredom or something for fun, maybe try to look for ones that have more general guidance. Maybe you pick up more information there. Clarify the 5 of Wands, please. Clarify the 5 of Wands. 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 I do see there is a conflict here. I do see that you're feeling, you're feeling pretty down on yourself, it looks like, with this 8 of Swords here. Trapped in your head. And then the 7 of Cups. Something thinking about, I feel like it's about fantasizing, creative brainstorming. Maybe all the things that you could do. Trying to stay optimistic. Clarify the 7 of Cups, please. Clarify the 7 of Cups. I do see with the Fool in the reverse, there's not anything happening here. We also have the Page of Swords in the reverse. It's more indication that there's blocked communication, and the person that you're interested in is very apprehensive and isn't really, it's either blocked or poor communication. They're not really wanting to, with the 3 of Wands in the reverse, they've not really wanting to do anything with moving on with you. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. In the reverse, clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords in the reverse. Clarify the Page of Swords. Oh, I dropped one on the ground. Oh, no, there it is. All right, so we have the Tower. Landed on my leg. The 6 of Cups. All right. So the person, the 6 of Cups can indicate children. So maybe they have children, and maybe it is causing an issue with how they're feeling. Maybe you're having children, that you have children, and it's causing an issue of them. Maybe they're not into having children. We have the Page of Swords. Maybe they're not communicating it. There's something that's not being communicated. Clarify the 6 of Cups, please. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Clarify the 6 of Cups. All right, so we have the Wheel in the reverse. Yeah, things just are not turning out the way that you'd hope. Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. All right, so we have the Hermit. Let's see, reverse or upright. All right, it is an upright. Looks like you're definitely looking, trying to figure out. I feel like you're having a sign, looking for a sign or something. with this Hermit for some reason. I don't always feel like that. It looks like you're what should I do? What should I do? And we have Death in reverse or upright. You're refusing to let it go. I don't know why it's saying that about you so much. I want to hear about this person. Clarify. It is feeling someone's feeling very doubtful. Clarify the Three of Wands, please. Four of Swords. All right. So we have the Four of Swords. Taking a break. Clarify the Four of Swords, reflecting on what you should be doing. Clarify the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords. And we have reverse upright. All right. Reflecting what you should do, like ideas, what you should do, like as far as a new start or something that you should be. Again, it just looks like it's saying it's repeating the same cycle. You're trying to figure out what you should do. Clarify the Three of Swords. I don't know why I was talking so much about you. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Clarify the Three of Swords. All right, so looks like there's some kind of message. It could have been rejection of some sort. Maybe turn down. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. All right, what do we got? And we have the High Priestess. Might have a secret in the reverse. It could be a secret. There's also, when it comes to the High Priestess, again, it just feels like something is not being told about, something is not being spoken of. There's something that maybe you didn't know, that maybe you don't even know about even still, that hasn't come through, or maybe this is what has hurt you. Clarify the High Priestess. So we have the Five of Swords. So it could be like some kind of fighting, some kind of conflict, some kind of argument. Definitely someone could be feeling attacked, could be feeling self-defeated. They could be feeling self-defeated. At any point in this part of the reading, in this section, it could be either one of you. Clarify the Five of Swords, please. Clarify the Five of Swords. So we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like that could be you. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. We have the Devil. Reverse or upright. That didn't go right. Reverse or upright. Reverse or upright. It keeps going in the reverse. Oh, what it's trying to say is that the situation is toxic and that you need to release it. That's what it's saying about you. Oh, gosh. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. So we have the World in reverse. Looks like there is unfinished business there. Clarify the World in reverse. Clarify the World in reverse. Clarify the World in reverse, please. Clarify the World in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. Also, travel could be indicated there. So with the Seven, you're thinking about giving up. You're looks like you're trying to communicate. You're thinking about traveling to go see him. For some of you. Thinking about doing something. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands. All right, but we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. It's not going to work. Okay, it's not working. And for some reason, this feels like it could be incredibly one-sided. Okay, because it's talking about you mostly the entire time. This person is not sincere. I don't even feel like they're really in this relationship. Okay, you're the one who is doing all of this work. I feel like you're kind of doing some wishful thinking and trying to be hopeful over something that's not going to happen. Maybe you watched like some videos about manifesting or something like that, and you're trying to manifest something with this person, but I don't think you're going about it quite right or something like that. Obsessing about it is not the answer, and I don't see anything working out with this person. Is saying that you need to let go, you need to move on, and you need to just let it go. Okay, this person does not want you. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you appreciate this kind of reading, because I don't think you're going to like this reading, but if you appreciate this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.